Yo, apart from bro when I ain't have bread, me I didn't hear from no one. I span that block on my pedal bike, and I didn't see no one. I was linking and I'm out and hanging up cars like hold on. Kinda weird, I missed that life, right? But it feels so wrong.
Alright, it's car talk time. Y'all know I love me a little car talk. Alright, at the time of recording this video, it is Memorial Day. I'm going into work. Let's think about EM, right? So you're going to work holidays, you're going to work weekends. You're not going to work all holidays and you're not going to work all weekends. But it's not your typical Monday through Friday gig, right? You're going to have shifts here and there kind of scattered throughout the month. Like I mentioned in some of my previous videos, I work typically around 13 to 15, maybe 16 shifts a month. Mix of 8-hour shifts, 9-hour shifts, 10-hour shifts, and just a couple 12s put in there as well. So for the most part, I have a lot of time off. However, I am on a sort of gruesome stretch, not the most gruesome stretch I've been on. Out of the past, let's say, so I'm on a 9-day stretch. I'm working 8 out of 9 days. So I had 1 day off in between. So essentially I worked 3 night shifts in a row. I had 1 day off my ass. We call it a DOMA. And then I went right back to work the next morning at 6 a.m. So I am currently on day 4 out of 5 out of the full like 8 that I'm working. I have a few days off this week, so I'm working today, tomorrow. I'm off 3 days, then I'm working a couple overnight shifts, and I'm off 2 days, work a shift, off a day, work a shift. Then I'm off for 10 days. So that's just kind of how it is. You know, you get these random breaks or what have you, but it's cool. So I'm not gonna lie to you, over this last stretch, I've had some pretty tough shifts, man. I had one shift where a patient came in with a witnessed cardiac arrest. EMS got there, sent over the EKG. It was concerning for STEMI, which is a heart attack in layman's terms. But nonetheless, they ended up coding on the way in, and it was a tough case. You know, we did everything we could. We gave thrombolytics as well. So that's like that last ditch effort to try to really kind of get any clots that are in the coronary arteries, or maybe it could have been like a massive PE that would have helped lyse that clot. And we worked them for a very long time, but unfortunately we had a bad outcome with that one. Had some other very sick patients, diagnosed like 2 brain cancers. People coming in have been having like headaches for a while. Then they came in with a first time seizure. Talked to them, they've been having like memory issues, difficulty walking or what have you. Get the CT scan, it's just large brain mass with a lot of edema. So some very sad cases, you know, and it's tough. You just kind of have to deal with that working in the hospital. But we see it a lot in the ER. But then on the other hand, you know, there's those patients that you can help. You can figure out some things for them. They come in with like dire needs, dire distress, maybe a lot of pain. Maybe they're having just like bad nausea, vomiting, and all of a sudden you can just like fix what they've been going through. And just really help them out. So, you know, those cases like that scattered in between, it makes for like a balanced shift. But sometimes it's hard to go from, you know, telling family members that their loved one has just passed, and, you know, having them just like cry and experience all the emotions that come with that, to just having to go out and your next patient is you know, toe pain, or your next patient is complaining about waiting in the waiting room for 45 minutes. Why haven't I seen the doctor? It's been an hour. Just dealing with a cardiac arrest, man. You know, you don't even know what's been going on. Especially when I'm solo covers, right? Most of the time when I'm working either the mornings or night, I'm by myself. A few hours into the shift, I do have APPs that come in, but overnight I'm solo dolo from 12 a.m. to 6 a.m. So it gets tough. It gets tough. But yeah, we're going into work right now. It's Memorial Day. Typically, we have breakfast and lunch in the doctor's lounge. I don't know if we're going to have it today, so we're going to go find out. If not, I'll just have to DoorDash something. It is what it is, but let's see. Look at that. Can't get any food. DoorDash it is. One of my favorite things about being an ER doc is the team dynamic. It's one that you don't really get with other specialties. We work closely with the nurses, techs, EMS, and we're all members of the same team, working hard to get people the care that they need. All right, so I am off, thank God. And actually when I came home today, I was greeted by fire surprise, fire. Let me grab it for y'all real quick. All right, this is it. Nice little pickup, you know, something slight. You ready? Oh, something slight, nothing too crazy. Yes, sir. Funny story about these, man. This is a nice little pickup for me. Super happy about these. But you know, when I was in college, undergrad, medical school, even residency, man, I always wanted to just like frequently buy J's, build up a collection. But I'm also very money conscious, you know. So you know, instead of getting the $200 or the $225 pair of J's, I'll put that money elsewhere, whether that be to build myself up with investments or to go on trips and experience life, right? But now that I've made it past all of these hurdles in life, still got a ways to go, but I'm in a point where I'm a little bit more comfortable. I can go ahead and give me a pair of J's every blue moon, you know. All right, maybe more frequently than a blue moon, but you know, I'm just at that point where, you know, treat myself. I want to treat myself to something nice, so it's cool to be able to kind of pick those up for sure. It was a hard pickup. The sneakers app had my back this time. Ooh, something else came in the mail too. Hold on, let me show y'all this one. All right, so this was another pickup I got, a little bit of Bond number 9. This stuff, y'all, heaven in a bottle. Talking about longevity, projection, just complex notes, man. This stuff right here, ooh, that stuff smells good, man. My pops gave me a sample of this bottle, and ever since I smelled it, man, I'm like, I got to get me a bottle. They're pricey, you know. This is my second bottle of Bond, but definitely worth it. All right, so it's time for a fit check, right? So let me go ahead and try these joints on. Oh, brother. Oh, right. Man, I got some big feet. I wear a size 13. These things look like boats. They fire, but look like boats on me. So I'm gonna try it on real quick. Something slight. Woo-hoo. Fire. They comfy too, bro. Oh, yeah. Yes, sir. All right, so fit check. All right, boom. So doctor's cap, you know how it goes. Got the chain. Midnight organic tea. Like I say, bro, rock with Larry June. Definitely gotta do that. These joints right here. So these are Yeezy Supply. Not the biggest fan of Kanye right now. Ordered these a while ago. Never really wore them. So these, and then the 4s, you know, something slight, nothing too crazy on them. Gotta hit them well, little 1-2 real quick. That's up. Y'all, heaven in a bottle. Definitely recommend this. What up, chat? So like I said, I'm off today. What I have planned for the rest of the day is to actually make more content. So I actually do CME, or like continuing medical education content. I do something called the Daily Doses for EM:RAP, which is a learning tool that EM physicians use in order to stay up to date on current literature, review specific topics, the whole nine, right? So today I made a few videos. One was on fat embolism syndrome. The other one was total knee dislocations. And the other one was a multiple choice question that I created. So got 2 more videos. Usually I do about 5 videos per month. In addition, I have my TikTok content, and of course I am shooting this YouTube video for y'all. So if you haven't done so already, please like this video, please. I appreciate it. Also, hit that subscribe button. It really helps me out. Also, that way you'll know when I post new videos. Also, a lot of folks have been wondering, you know, how have I been filming my videos? How have they been looking so crisp and cinematic, one may say. So I actually I'll say I use 3 different cameras, right? The primary camera that I use is this baby right here. DJI Osmo Pocket 3. Ooh wee, it is a game changer, y'all. Let me tell you, I'm gonna be doing a full review of this probably on my TikTok, so make sure you follow that. But nah, this thing is goated, and it's really good, especially if you're kind of like in some tight spots and you don't want to be so awkward carrying around a big camera. It's definitely good in low light situations. I love that I can film on S-Log on here as well. Has the gimbal, so everything is smooth. It's fire, man. It is definitely a game changer. I would highly recommend this joint. I think the price tag has gone up on it. I think it's like $900 now for the creator pack, but totally worth it. I ended up paying like $600 or $700 for the creator pack, and it came with a microphone, some accessories. So 10 out of 10 recommend. Right now, what I am recording on is the Sony ZV-1. So it is a nice camera. I shoot in D-Log 3, and I really like this camera. You can't attach a lens to it. Actually, you can attach like a piece where you get sort of a wider angle. Next, I think I'm going to get the Sony FX3. Quite an expensive camera, but hey, really taking this content thing seriously, so you know, I think it'll be worth the investment. So yeah, that is pretty much it, man. I just want to come on here, create, talk to y'all for a little bit, let you know how my shifts have been going, kind of get into this content creator bag. Y'all know, if you follow me on here, you know I've been posting content since 2017, but been learning the ins and outs of cinematography, editing, and really just kind of putting some things together. So if you like the style of these videos, man, drop it down below in the comments. I'm hoping to post more and more content for y'all. And I hope this kind of gave you a glimpse of what it's like to be an ER doctor. As you can see, you know, I go to work, I do shift work, right? So when I'm at work, I'm at work. When I'm home, I'm home. I have a great work-life balance, so that way I'm able to just leave all my work at work, and then when I'm home, I can focus on my family. I can focus on doing things that I love and enjoy, like making these videos for you all. So I hope this 36 hours sort of portrayed that, so you can kind of see a little bit about what it's like, the ups, the downs, the chills. But that's it. I'm gonna shut up. Make sure you follow me on Instagram. Make sure you follow me on TikTok. Otherwise, I will see you on the next video.